crew, you guys, is trying to take shots at the actual helicopter. And oh my goodness, BMP! No, AA vehicle rather. The ZSU has dialed in, nearly taking out Squad 1 in the helicopter. And that might have just saved the logistics vehicle. Canadian helicopter has to bail. And they're flying very low. Oh my goodness! The worst ending! Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of Squad from the top down, and in this one we've got the Canadians up against the irregular militia on Grad. Now, it's been a hot minute since we've had some Eye in the Sky on the channel, and what an episode to come back to. We have tank fights, we have some fantastic infantry plays, and we have the usual squad moments that just make you say to yourself, what are you guys even thinking? And a little fun update on my end, but today is my 11th wedding anniversary. Yes, a nerd who plays Squad way too much has somehow managed to not only get married, but stay married for over a decade. So to all y'all watching out there, don't worry. If I did it, there's hope for you too. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and in turn helping me support my beautiful family. And with that, let's just get on with the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, check me out live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MoiDawg, and just enjoy the video. Peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, and this is Grad RAS V10. Random Advanced and Secure, and we have the Canadians. We are on board with the Canadians up against the irregular militia. So Canadians down at the southwest part of the map, all the way off to Russian Outpost as their first cap, then Boar Hunters Club, Matronino Hills, Fruit Farm, Yard Apartments, Mechanics Homestead, then all the way over to Akeem Central. And you got the irregular militia main way out in the northeast. This is a cool layer. I like these are fun POIs, especially Boar Hunters Club. This is really fun to fight over. You got a giant field if that does come down to it, as well as yard apartments and mechanics. This could be a really good game if both teams show up. And what they have to fight with is the two LAV-6s. They get a Leopard, the Canadians, in about 6 minutes, as well as the helicopter. Other than that, you just have a lot of lightly armed vehicles. For irregular militia, you got a bunch of transport vehicles, also some armored techies as well. The Tiger cord with the cord open top machine gun on top of it, the BMP2, BMP1, I think the T-62 is going to be coming up in about 5 minutes as well. Then the ZU-23 AA gun, the ZU-23 AA gun on the tracked vehicle as well, and then the BM21 Grad and an SPG. A lot of firepower for a regular militia, but those LAVs are incredibly mobile. The Leopard is as good of a tank it is IRL. I mean, it's still a good tank here in Squad, but you really need to watch that ammo rack. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some really good armored fights later on. But I don't know. I'm not a huge Canadian armor fan. The LAV-6s I think are just I don't like using them. I like blowing them up. So I'm looking forward to seeing how well Canada does on Grad. It should be a lot of fun. Now, Russian Outpost, I did hear a squad. Oh, did they just are these guys actually walking? Oh, they flipped. So you might have a good cap here. So a Russian Outpost, if they can cap it quickly, usually, and this is just kind of a, I guess from seeing so many random advanced and secure matches recently, this kind of layout is actually uncommon, but it's very common for this matchup. So Canada versus regular militia, it's not uncommon to be up in here. So if you have some like kind of OG squad leaders, if you have SLs who are paying attention, you might have a lot of kind of northern rushes here, as we see already Squad 4 putting a rally and a repair station fob. Oh, I absolutely love this. Fantastic night. 30 centimeter King Bob with Andrew and Lovey. Are they just like a logistics squad? Oh, they're a tank squad. Yo, okay, if you are a tank squad, that is you are helping out your team. So this is what you need to do. I absolutely love the absolute team play right now. I really hope Squad 5. Oh man, this is what's. Oh, they're waiting for LAVs, I believe. Oh no, they might try to steal the tank. Well, I hope Squad 4 is able to get the tank, as they did a lot of setup work for it. And hold on a second. We got... Hold on, where are we at? Where are we at? I lost him. So you had an SPG, which we can see armored SPG right here to our bottom left, as we see a bunch of vehicles a bunch of stuff rendering here. SPG is going to be running right down the road, and you got some Canadian troops just south of us, so we'll see if we get our first contact here.
Hey, helicopter, can you dump full ammunition on my radio down here?
Yeah, we still got 3 minutes till the heli.
Trying to creep around the buildings here, and we're gonna turn on... Oh, did they just... Oh, they whoopsie-daisied each other. Squad 7 went left and around. You can see the LUV right there next to Hawkeyes. They pulled the little whoopsie-daisy. Pushing out to the hilltop over there is a really good play, and it might have just saved them because this SPG is now creeping out. It doesn't realize that there's so much infantry nearby. And hold on a second. Can we get there quick? Gonna try to speed us up because we might have a nice ambush.
All the points are going north.
Just took out.
It's going northwest side of the map, guys. Northwest side of the map, all the points.
Yeah, enemy lefty right by us around here.
BMP-1 trying to take a shot at something way off in the distance and doesn't realize that you have a nice little hat kit right here. And that is a fantastic tracking shot by the Canadians. The one downside is that it actually turned the BMP straight towards him. You need to reload that Carl Gustav quick. They're still looking for him. Dropping the coax. And what a shot. Just a little too slow on the draw for that follow-up tandem round. But that BMP is going to be a sitting duck, and we're going to turn on...
Squad 7, you can dig that ab down unless you want to, like...
Yeah, you can turn on the outlines here, and you can see squad... what was it? Squad... I thought it was 4. Am I... no, squad 11, rather. He does have a rally. Honestly, at this point, I just give up, because you're out in the middle of nowhere. You need to give up and just respawn your rally if you're heavy anti-tank. Take the one ticket and hold on a second. New name is he's actually crawling out towards where he got ambushed from, and I am surprised that is he actually going to get picked up here. You got Hammer, he's the medic coming down the hill, but a grenade launcher trying to dial it in, and that's where I would aim it too, right at the back of the BMP. Try to get shots on in case anyone's behind the BMP trying to get those tracks up. I honestly would not even guess that new name would be in the front of the BMP. I mean, these are fantastic grenade shots. This is exactly where you think you would be repairing the vehicle. Unbelievable. And they actually might get it up. New name with the wrench, and now you have, I think, a secondary vehicle coming up behind them. And you got the BMP-2. And 336 tickets to 308, as you have all the points are going north, and Boar Hunters Club is now secured by the Canadians. What is it? Mechanics Homestead just now being secured by irregular militia, and our heavy anti-tank, a free Cato, there you go. Whatever the rest of that name is, he is respawned. He's going to have his not just heat round rearmed, but his tandem round probably loaded. Now the BMP, oh, this is fantastic. Nice little convoy trying to make sure they're safe because they know they still have a whole bunch of infantry nearby. BMP-2 taking the lead. And BMP-2 might now get tracked. Just barely misses the track, but the round smacks on the backside of the turret. BMP-1 decides to stop. Does he have him dialed in? You need to be careful. He might be tracked again. And fires off pretty much right where the round came in, but misses. And there you go. Lintel now. And he just barely misses the track as well. A free Kato is way way too far. But you know what they're probably doing is dismounting, trying to remount into the vehicle here, and there you go. Unfortunately, I think they're going to run right into the infantry that went to Cap Mechanics Homestead. Real quick, want to make sure we're not missing anything else. LAV6 just missed a nice little Dishkateki. Yeah, this is kind of the most important action going on the map right now. Not only do you have multiple vehicles involved, these are one of the a couple of the irregular militia's best vehicles. You have a point on Mechanics Homestead, which is right in front of us off to the northeast. This is also going to have a fob. You can notice with the hourglass shape, that red hourglass
T-presence in it.
That is the that's the radio. So not only could this squad potentially take out or at least delay this vehicle coming out, they could even run right into a fob. Easy, quick 10 tickets with the vehicle, 20 tickets with the radio. And hold on a second. You got Cav Grunt takes a shot at Gifts Gone Wild. And he's pulling out the law. No, I was going to say, yeah, pulling out the law right in the backside. And now Chris the Bible, fantastic shot by Cav Grunt, actually right in the backside of the open cab. A little Toyota pickup there. Cav Grunt, he will probably go down there to Hot Dog, trying to finish him off. No, is he going to manage off the bandage? He does. Pulls out his rifle. Has to reload the rifle. Oh no, he had the chance. And the Grad is now coming in. They called in for some close. That is danger close, actually. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic barrage. You actually have the entire squad pinned down. You can see Lintel off to our right, Ryan ahead of us, and a free over to our left. Nobody actually killed by that Grad strike, but that was really quick call out. Lintel now is going to go down to Bojangles, and this is a fantastic kind of react to contact here. So irregular militia looks like they're going to be mopping this up. And hold on a second, pardon the quick camera movement, because you got chaos.
Are you able to build a hub on your west?
What is happening?
Is that impossible?
You have like Grand Theft Auto SPG edition. SPG nails a shot right in the rear of the LAV. LAV has no idea what's happening, going to turn around, and do they see it? They don't. SPG re-arm for another shot. And they hit it. Oh my goodness, good shots on the armored techie, and that's gonna do it. But oh my gosh, nearly pulls it off.
Maybe me and one other guy on one of the helos, but give us direction and we'll see what we can do.
All right, I don't know what Patrick Webb is about to do, but I absolutely love the motivation on command comms. And irregular militia just nearly taking out an LAV6 as we get caught in the trees here. And he's going to be looking around for infantry, but you got nothing else. So a bunch of infantry now. Hold on a second.
Come on, this is one. We're with two right now. This is a healer unit.
Yeah, can you...
I just love the comms.
Did you anything up here, Ellie?
No, not yet.
Negative.
And squad, what squad is this? Squad 8. Trying to see if they have a squad leader nearby.
Squad 11, do you see anything from where you're at?
I'm not seeing if they have a, I think they've just been roaming around on this LUV, and they're coming around the backside of Yard Apartment. So the call out earlier of all these vehicles is obviously, oh, hold on a second.
Come on, enemy launching being engaged.
There you go, Patrick Webb in the gunner seat of the helicopter, and they're trying to ambush this Logi. Nice little harassment on the logistics here. And they might have lost it in the trees. There you go. Off to our left, you can see the kind of blue barrels just sticking out the backside. And here you go. Looks like whoever was driving it, maybe they had to stop, bandage, but they are okay now. And the helicopter's swinging around for another go at it. I like it. I like it. As long as you don't have a full squad tied up to this, if you can actually be effective, delay some logistics here while your team doesn't need you as a helicopter, this can be very effective. Just, you know, you need to be aware of your surroundings.
You probably need to set up to the east, though.
And screw you guys, I'm going home. It's taking a whole bunch of machine gun fire, and now they're just laying into it. Logi is smoking. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Hiding in the bushes now. You're swapping over to their left gun now. And they're hovering a little bit too close, and they might just be able to finish off this Logi. Right side gun is back up. This is hilarious, actually. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Looks like he's going to be walking home at this rate. And Logi is just almost on fire. And you got now, screw you guys is trying to take shots at the actual helicopter. And oh my goodness, BMP! No, AA vehicle rather. The ZSU has dialed in, nearly taking out Squad 1 in the helicopter. And that might have just saved the logistics vehicle. Canadian helicopter has to bail. And they're flying very low. Oh my goodness! The worst ending.
No.
That was just an error on their part.
Patrick, you open your squad and I'll join you.
If we could make a second hab on Fruit Farm.
Oh my goodness. I don't, hold on a second. Did they even? Let's see here. Hold on a second. We're going to see Leopard looks like they're about to just take out a vehicle off to our.
Keep on the radio. We'll let you know if we need backup on the new heli spawns.
Right here, this little vehicle is the AA vehicle. They actually did the first amount of damage right in front of the Leopard, and Leopard should see that, and that is an easy kill. But hold on a second, did they even kill this Logi? Screw you guys, I'm going home. Did he save it? Oh my goodness, he saved it after all that.
Remember where I didn't mark it?
The helicopter.
That was a fucking BDRM or a BTR that knocked us out of the sky.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Hey, if they had fun, that's what counts, right? Right? That's only if they're able to, the Canadians are able to win. If you're able to still push on without your helicopter and kind of wasting all that time, then you're good to go. But hindsight's going to be 20/20 if they get to this position here and get stuck up against yard apartments, because right at the moment you have a huge Canadian presence on Fruit Farm. You don't have too much.
Can I have some information on the next objective, please? What sort of passive are we looking at?
I don't know, it's just a bunch of stragglers running around. Don't really see too much.
Let's listen into their comms here for a minute. See what they decide upon.
Come on, I have an idea. Squad 3, this is Squad 1. Do you read over?
Is that essentially just putting you on red?
Squad 7's gonna push on their point. And
just doing that little tap?
Squad 4, I'm gonna regroup with you where you're at currently. To the northwest of yard apartments there.
Squad 4 Leopard is, oh, and they did manage to get the Leopard. I'm happy. They set up the repair station early on. We got distracted earlier, but this was a huge big brain play. You had 6-7 minutes for the tank to spawn. Instead of waiting for the tank back at spawn, they took a small Logi, went out, set up a nice repair station fob. No habs, so that way no one can respawn on it. But you can see they actually dropped their rally. So if one of their crew members die out here, they can rally back at the repair station, so when they RTB, they get their crew back.
Drive and blow up our Squad 7 Logi.
You don't want to get a hab down here. Personally, I wouldn't either, because then you're going to have random blueberries just start spawning there. and it's going to pull your team
There may only be 3 of us, but we
off
can
the
provide,
objective.
Find the infantry screen. Read it. Over.
I was just chitting here.
And hold on a second. While we see what the minor infantry screen
For the
and
record, we got nothing
Patrick
else to do,
Webb
so
is
three of us in my
doing.
unit.
Hold on a second. We have a nice. You got enemy hat, which is just northwest of us, and we have enemy tank in BMP-1 coming in from the northeast. So this Leopard is about to get big boy
I
ambushed.
can ask one of my guys to do so, but whether they would do it, I'm not too sure.
As Patrick Webb still.
Oh, it's not my problem.
It's not the.
Squad 9, are you able to kill the Squad 7 Logitech?
And there you go. Hat in from the left side, and that knocks out the engine.
Behind you, 330, smoke.
And
Behind
you.
us at-
They're gonna try to pop that engine. Oh! What is it? Oh no! They sandwiched them! There is an armored techie right in front. They're preventing the tank from moving. I've never seen this before. What a ballsy play. And now they're distracting, as I believe the tank and BMP are going to be coming right over the ridge here in a second. And there it is. Tank round comes in, and you got the T-62
Oh, this is one. I used to
and BMP-1 as well. Leopard is on fire, and they are probably about to go down here as the T-62 BMP-1 hat kits and everything else just made one of the best ambushes I have ever seen. Oh my goodness, the Leopard ammo rack, the T-62. What a trade. Unbelievable.
So we can finish.
And the T-62 does cook off. What an unbelievably great shot by that the Leopard gunner. And despite being really dead to rights, they nail the 2 shots they have to hit right into the ammo rack of the T-62. And so, you know what? I've got to... And that's a pretty decent trade at the end of the day.
Runs to,
Unbelievable.
Trio,
200...
right on Fruit Farm.
and 75 tickets to 215, so a good 60 ticket advantage for Canada right now. But this is what we're talking about earlier. You need to be careful from your rear because it looked like a lot of the irregular militia were trying to flank around. I thought they were first going to Matrino Hills, but they've instead realized that, hey, Matrino Hills is not the actual objective. We need to do Fruit Farm. As Patrick Webb desperately tries to get a hold of Squad 4. Oh my goodness. It is all going down on Goradoc. And here we go. A drift table with the LUV. Sparkle Fart. Really? Sparkle and Don Fuego with the LAV. And they're trying to ambush the ambushers. I'm gonna, I think, just keep your outlines on here. There's a lot of name tags, so we're going to move that off from your view, but still see all the infantry ahead with these outlines. And that is a nice heat round, as I do not like this play by the LAV. This is actually giving the infantry a lot of cover. If you're going to retreat, you need your smoke in a way where you like this. You're moving too slow, I guess, for you to retreat in smoke like this. At the moment, you're giving the infantry a lot of time to reposition, and that tandem round is just going to about do it. And they're now going to have to get out, try to put that fire out, but it's going to be just about hopeless because this tandem has another round, and he lines it up, and you get a nice little LAV-6 turret pop. Nice ambush, and that is 2 quick vehicles down for Canada. And it is all starting to fall apart as irregular militia start getting a little bit of the advantage and some momentum here with not just the vehicle kills, but you have them in much better position. Yard apartments, you have a fob. This is a irregular militia fob way out in yard apartments here, but you don't really need to worry about it.
Are you available for pickup, over?
I can't take this guy. I love it.
We're just gonna do a couple ammo runs here.
Oh, check that.
Patrick Webb desperately trying to get some coordination.
I was going to ask you a pickup from one of the guys from Squad 4. We found a survivor by the layout, but we're taking fire from the enemy.
Oh my god, he sounds like I don't like a cartoon character almost. I love it. It's so animated. He's so involved. He just wants to be a part of it. You can't get mad at these people. You got to focus their energy towards the objectives, and I think that's what you're doing. I absolutely love it. As long as you have a nice team behind you, I really hope they don't get tilted on them. Just try to give him a task, and he's probably going to do it with him and his fire team element size squad. Only 2 or 3 of them. And the Grad now coming in. And that Grad is painfully short, actually. Nearly taking out half of them. Might have even killed Speechless there. Grad is incredibly short, so you actually want to hit, well, another 150 meters. As you got Canadians off in this orchard here on the west side of the point. Top this on, and you got this nice little sphere dome. The dome? Half of the dome is secured by Canada, the other half by irregular militia, and it is being neutralized. Ooh, it's being close. You have a pretty nice little fight here as a bunch of regular militia spawn in to defend yard apartments. So honestly, my original thought that irregular militia might be able to manage a nice little flank here looks like it's going to be pulled off, which is very surprising because Canada has the better vehicles, if we're being honest. And the way that irregular militia has actually moved around the map has been pretty impressive, given that they have no helicopters, a bunch of very loud and slow tracked vehicles, and some lightly armored Toyota pickups. So you have some nice old machine guns trying to, oh, knocks out, who's this over here? Cheva down Don Fuego, and Trixie getting suppressed by 18 silver. Rancor just goes down as Hammer tries to crawl to not be the next victim, as now he realizes his buddy just got flanked. And 18 silver goes down. The flanks get flanked. Andrew and it's Hipster.
What the hell is going on?
Andrew and it's Hipster. They're literally just standing up, full autoing, and there he goes to skip Polo. Is that Italian? I don't speak Italian. Discipello and Mr. Glock come out and get absolutely blasted by a full auto C7. And Andrew neutral on Fruit Farm. You just need a little bit more infantry presence for regular militia to cap it.
Do you guys need help at Fruit Farms?
Yeah, we do need help, it looks like.
We're currently at yard apartments trying to apply pressure, but if you guys need to set Fruit Farm, we'll double back.
Nice little defense. This is actually really impressive. So right here, this is a rally. If you're not sure what a rally does, it spawns in your own squad every 60 seconds in wave spawns. But within 30 meters, I want to say 30 meters,
right now, and then I'll go blow up that lodgy.
you can actually squash your rally. So an enemy walking within 30 meters of your rally, it makes the rally disappear. You don't have to use a shovel, dig it down like a radio, it just disappears. So Hipster and Andrew, oh, Andrew might actually, oh, he doesn't. Me so crazy distracts him, and 18 silver gets a little bit of payback. But honestly, 18 silver and Hipster could have walked maybe 5 feet in front of them and popped that rally, and would have kind of halted this entire push. But I think Canada might be getting it back just now. As, hold on, Magnum Dong. Well, let's see if he lives up to it. Pulls out his machine gun. Magnum Dong overwatching the Hab. And how does he miss an infantry running right in front of him? Trying to reposition. And he might actually knock him out here. Nope, still positioning. Gets one, but hold on, you have a couple more. And Magnum Dong playing kind of average Dong quality squad right there. Gets one or two, but really should have made a little better work of that. Grad barrage coming in, but I think it's a little too late. And oh, hold on a second. Grad barrage off in the east, but this western area and where the hab is about to be absolutely laid into by not just the BMP, which we can see right here. BMP2 coming to push it, but you have, oh, hold on oh, nearly tracked actually. Oh my goodness, there it is. The command barrage. And you can see the red bars means those infantry are dead. Getting absolutely obliterated.
Enemy mortars on a fruit farm. We're gonna get hammered here.
They are in fact getting hammered here. Looks like an entire squad already dead as the BMP fires their HE rounds into the hab. You can see all those names.
So,
They're trying to do something.
Seventh Logi. Apparently there was an enemy Logi there, so I disabled one of their Logis.
Now BMP locking in the hab entrance. Mortar barrage knocking out the infantry outside. And Anubis official, please hear that radio. How do you not hear the radio?
Yeah, it was an enemy
Anubis
Logi.
official is literally 10 feet from the radio. Zexus as well. They're all walking right by the radio. And you should see it now. No! Unbelievable. Anubis official, Zexus, and Oisma. Anubis has literally backed himself up onto the radio. He accidentally finds it. And there you go. Oisma and Anubis official pull out their shovel, and what an absolute slaughter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Canadians. We're once again stuck in a tree, and you've got Scrubbered launching his cord machine gun into it. BMP2 blasting the HE, and this is just SPG for good measure. And there you go. That is how Fruit Farm will fall, because you don't have any other spawn for the Canadians that can contest this right now. This is a regular militia fob. I believe this is a Canadian fob, but you can see that's kind of in the middle of nowhere. And the next Canadian fob is out west. More of a Metronino Hills backup fob than anything. And I believe even up here, yeah, even this right here, this is an irregular militia fob. So irregular militia are in a fantastic position to start to steamroll, as we're at 184 tickets. Canada losing about 100 tickets. Militia losing about 60 or so too. So you definitely need to try to stop the bleeding if you're a regular militia. But there's not enough people on the cap right now. Okay, finally, just clawing back. You can't get distracted. About halfway resecured, or I guess no, hold on, they have to decap it, so this blue bar indicates that Canada had nearly capped it. So decapping Fruit Farm, then have to recap it. So you still got about a minute and a half for Canada to try and do something. And I'm surprised there's no artillery strike. I'm surprised there's no Hornet strike. Command artillery would have been really, really helpful right now. And we do have a commander, right? We do have command squad. Evo, however you pronounce is commander. I'd be shouting at him to try to do something.
On the north side of the map, because I did something really fucking stupid and it's working so far.
Hold on a second. Let's see what.
I'd like to elaborate on what is being a lucky roll on this particular round of the game.
Did they realize what just happened?
In basic sense,
LUV is running for his life as he just... I cannot believe they just survived driving right in front of this BMP2.
Out in the open world, or you guys wanted to be risky and be on my move over here?
Oh no, ETX Bones. This is the UAV. They have spotted the LUV, or yeah, spotted the LUV by on-screen adrift.
No, you guys like.
Honestly,
Squad 3, this is 1. I'm not the commander.
this would be incredible, actually. As the Grad barrage. Wow, command trying to get the barrage.
Fucking drone. No, I heard a drone. So
Oh, on screen hears it. They're being smart.
Taking heavy fire!
Where's Squad 1 taking heavy fire? I am like, where is Squad 1? Where is Patrick Webb? I think he's okay. He's sounding like he's losing his entire squad over there. It seems okay. So looks like ETX Bones is kind of chasing down.
Squad 2, you guys okay? We saw the tracer rounds.
I can't take it. Oh, Hutch. Trying to go full auto. And might get one. It gets one, but gets taken out by 3 or 4 other Canadians. And there you go. Fruit Farm is under irregular militia control, but hold on a second. The irregular militia fob was actually taken out. So everybody on Fruit Farm, they didn't fall back to defend, and now you have a Canadian push. I mean, they have a long walk, but this is the this fob down here. Canada has pushed in from the south, taken out the fob that was used to attack Fruit Farm, and now they just might pull the Uno reverse card on they will. Look at this. You have a blue line here southeast of Fruit Farm. You have a blue line out west, and you have maybe 15 or so irregular militia pinched. And militia is most likely going to lose Fruit Farm here. 133 tickets, 129. We are about all even. And if Canada can manage to take the momentum back and knock out Fruit Farm, that'd be incredible. Trixie?
Squad 3, you may have an enemy hab. My combat engineer was over there. May have an enemy hab to your southeast or east.
Not sure if Trixie sees anything just yet, as that AT is trying to take
They might be right next to you, is what he's saying.
out.
What he was telling me.
I think they have a BTR or some other armor. Yeah, there it is. Not BTR, rather. The MTLB with the ZSU on top of it. So Fog looks like he might be tracked just in the tree line over here. As Cav Grunt, Andrew, It's Hipster. You got the whole squad pushing back where they were just knocked out of. 129 tickets, 125. Cav Grunt actually misses Scuba Steve on the other side of the building here.
Have the best. What does that mean? Best the roads and stuff, so it's best not to gauge anything
And
on the other side of the north side of the fob, but
we're gonna take a look now out here.
Down the other side. Maybe I should ask him in.
Oh, hold on a second. Did they actually pull it off? Yeah, on screen. So Squad 3 was able to set up a fob right on the rocks here. You can see the camo on top of the hab right here. And this is
Across the road now. We're engaging them.
I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this hab, and I'm gonna give you guys a second. Look at the hab. Say to yourself why you may or may not like this hab. All right, you see it? You see the points here? You see the points there? Okay, all right, we good? You have to cross a really wide open road in order to get anywhere, right? So how are they not dead yet? I cannot believe On Screen and Table have literally driven all across enemy territory and have not
It seems like they still have a fob
and not been killed. Rarely even shot at, actually.
Mark it on the maps in here.
Oh, and hold on a second. Big Chief
Somewhere down there.
and Jay Prizzle take a shot at the BMP, but unfortunately that repair station is still up, so you're going to be
Hey, is their Grad still up?
just kind of, it's almost a waste of an AT, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
That repair is going to get it right back up, and you got nothing else.
Man, I want to go hunt it.
So, I mean, just kind of pestering. It looks like Canada is losing a fob right here.
Man, UAVs.
Oh no, that is an irregular militia fob. They're digging up the radio. Wait, hold on a second.
Is that tow mark accurate to the north?
There's so much randomness going on. Their fob, this isn't a regular militia fob.
There's a lot coming across that road
They've
there.
dug it down so they can't spawn.
Hey, helicopter, can you resupply?
Very
H4,
confusing.
please? Helicopter, 600 build.
As let's get back over to the action here. This is it kind of feels like both
Next
teams
round, I will,
don't know
yes.
what to do right now. Actually, very surprising as Fruit Farm is still holding. And wow, Fruit Farm managed to hold off just long enough, or I guess the Canadian attack faltered just long enough in order to get a fob up for the regular militia. And you can see their Logi just ran right in. Now you have a radio that is smack dab in the middle of the point.
Held them off from north of
Do they have a hab in here as well? They do not. They did not squeeze a hab in. Oh, I hate it. I hate habs like this. You kill your team when you put habs in this. Put the hab right in the middle here, and then your team has to literally move away from the hab in order to get out and defend. If Fruit Farm is lost, it's because of this hab placement. I'm calling it now!
Command, one of my guys was saying
Artillery's
that
coming down
these
Fruit Farm.
Mortars are going down to the southeast of hills.
Grad Barrage way out in Matronino Hills.
Mark, guys. Red mark.
And that is actually a fantastic looking barrage. And here you go. So you have the Canadian attack is on the east side. I actually really like this. A lot of times you have artillery that walks back into you. So Canada actually calling an artillery strike. Hopefully doesn't knock out their attacking forces from the east side. But you have Papa Dan, Camelli. All right, what is this? I'm pretty sure this is Finnish, right? Camelli Jesus. Camel Jesus. Over on the east side as well. And now you have the fob that is across the road. Might not be the best of fobs, but it's going to work as Monolith and Lentil, they are looking the complete opposite way. As Ironclad Heathen and another Hat Kit take a nice shot at the BMP-2 as artillery starts to land behind them.
Habs accurate, northwest.
BMP-2 is now going to cut off this entire advance unless anti-tank is going to be able to deal with them.
Thank you.
And you're getting some smoke out to try to defend, or I guess conceal. Another anti-tank smacks into the front. And here you go, that artillery is starting to creep through the point. Trixie, Rancor, auto attack, the Waters gets a little too close to that BMP, but looks like you got a lot of nothing happening, to be honest. Ironclad Heathen is pushing through the smoke. Is he going to do it? He's charging. Oh, he tries to pop his grenade. Oh, Lentil goes down though, so Monolith, I'm not sure what exactly killed Lentil, but Monolith is now going to be off all by himself. But he's doing what he needs to do. 78 tickets for the Canadians, 93 for a regular militia, and you have all the Canadians starting to push.
If it's stupid, it might
Romeo
work.
Zulu gets knocked out. Oh, I think he was actually TK'd by Mr. Pilot Can. He was. Mr. Pilot Can thinking he just killed the driver. And this BMP is not in a good spot right now.
Helicopter, I need build over here. Helicopter, could you load 600 build and drop it right now?
And this is a kind of a gunner's worst nightmare.
Last supply run I'm doing.
You have so many angles to take care of. And this BMP, I'm surprised he's not dead yet. Do they not have ammo on this fob? Oh, they don't. Wow. Okay. So this gets me excited. I don't know why. I'm just a dork like that. The BMP, despite essentially being dead to rights, this is why that fob won't work. You have a huge open area. The infantry have to cross it in order to get to the point. The artillery almost cleared out all the enemy infantry for the Canadians to push in into attack. But because this BMP was literally tracked and stuck in the middle of the road, the infantry could not push the objective. If this attack fob was even over here, like this seems like not the best of spots, right? Because you got the enemy over here, over to the east. But if it was protected, if you had the fob right in the center of the crop of trees, so then the infantry can push out.
There's a whole lot of hostiles here.
Sounds nice.
I can't take his call.
If you got the UAV up around the area between fruit farm and the hills, it's provide intel for us.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Fob across the road, bad. BMP cutting him off, good for them. Infantry dead, bad. That sound about right? That sounds about right. Infantry have been cut down, and it looks like Matronino Hills.
Before it get deleted by C4.
And look at the absolute firefight that has happened up here as Canadians move to retake Matronino Hills a little bit. So infantry had actually knocked out or gotten half to neutral.
They're gonna know where that radio is now.
As you now have the Grad pushing out, and let's see if we can get a nice little salvo. Oh, hold on a second. Combat engineer, he's been trying to track down. I heard on command comms the squad was trying to track down the Grad earlier. And this would be a huge kill. I mean, this is a 10-minute spawn timer.
Thick of enemy territory right now. One down.
I mean, just try to do something. Try to help.
Grad. There you go. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And let's see exactly where it's landing. Oh, and it landed right on Matronino Hills. Let's see if it knocked out any. And if it did, maybe just a few. I mean, looked really, really good.
Come on, this is one. I think the Grad's online.
I can't, dude.
Someone confirm if there's a Haben puppy phone?
Oh god, dude. I love it. Keep being yourself, Patrick. Monolith and Lintel, they survived. Monolith. Unbelievable. And it looks like the Leopard. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I don't want to get just as distracted as they're going to get distracted. Leopard is now... Is he going to be able to find him? He's trying to do ring around the rosy. BMP is trying to find a good spot to just rearm and repair. And BMP... Oh, he got knocked out by the LAV. Oh, no. BMP's repair station is off to our northwest here and tracks Leopard. Has smoked and unbelievable. This is actually huge. The BMP, I'm not sure. Wow, that was a good RPG through the smoke. The BMP, if they're a little brave here, BMP is off just right behind these houses. They can get out. They're trying to get a repair station right now. They can get out and actually knock this Leopard out with a nice ATGM.
Now is the time, because I think we're about to lose hills.
But 45 tickets to 49. I mean, this is still anyone's game. Infantry is just colliding into more infantry down south, as I had seen the T-62 earlier. Am I blind? Did the T-62 go away? Did it die? T-62 is flanking around. It actually might not be a bad idea to do this. Honestly, if they had just been north using comms, they'd know that the Leopard is tracked up here. And honestly, whoever loses their big boy vehicle first, that might be the deciding factor. 44 tickets to 40. You also need to make sure you're reviving. And one of the crew members, Shiz the Niz, actually went on a rampage and killed nearly the entire team. Not bad. Carl now pushing back. Honestly, you need to not give up. You're at 42 tickets to 39. A lat round right into the front side is not going to do much. LAV-6 is now pushing in to provide some support and suppressing fire to keep those anti-tanks heads down. Carl trying to shoot again, but oh, he's tracked again. Sunchips and Phelps. Oh, but the radio is right in front of him. Carl gets absolutely blasted by the heat round. 34 tickets for Canada to 37. And I want to see if this BMP is up just yet. BMP and hat. There you go. We're going to look the other way.
Tank went back. I don't know where. I don't know if the tank can report.
Is it going to be... no, he's now double tracked. As the BMP is lining up for a shot, and this could be a huge ambush, completely unsuspecting. BMP off to our... No, he's not seeing him! Oh my goodness! You talk with each other! BMP, oh, is he decided? Oh, is he... I don't know what he's trying to do! He didn't open with his ATGM! He used his autocannon! Oh no! It's painful! The BMP has lost it! BMP chooses to autocannon the LAV-6 and loses one ATGM and then swap into the autocannon with pop him in about 3 seconds. And instead, the LAV-6 gets a kill. Now you have 28 tickets to 8. I said it. Whoever loses their vehicle might just lose the match. And 23 tickets to 8. That BMP2 might have just cost him the game here. I want to see if you have... Oh, hold on a second. Is this radio on bleed out? Radio is okay. I guess okay is relative. It's not on bleed, rather. But 21 tickets to 8. We'll be right back here. 20 tickets. There's got to be an AA vehicle up. Does anyone... There's so much AA for this team, and they don't have any of their AA vehicles up right now.
20 tickets. We shouldn't have enough resources, the logistics the whole time.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe they're going to be able to just barely hold on. LAV gets taken out by the hat. And now 10 tickets to 7. We're gonna turn off our tickets for the last few minutes. I don't know, are we being generous here? And there it goes. A vehicle popped, and that is 7 tickets to 0. The BMP2 on a regular militia redeemed, because that was a close game. 200 kills for Canada, 233 for militia, 58 revives, and 67. Patrick Webb. Oh my goodness. Gee freaking G's.